Hey, we pony, sipping tree, and I'm gonna try and find my way to go. You want to see what that's in the corner? That's a map, so I kind of know where I am. Where's this bush? What's it be? Okay. Bush at the end of an aisle. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. I'm supposed to find some explosives? I believe that's the next mission, is to find some explosives in order to blow up something. But I'm not sure what or how I'm supposed to do that. I hope this map will help me guide my way through a little better. I got the map from the file, so I can look at it. There's a little map in the corner. Using it as a guide to hopefully not get us lost. Well, personally, I think that's kind of a fallacy. This is what I was supposed to deliver the explosives to, but where do I find them? Alright. Time to run to Ponyville and deliver some muffins. Me Muffins knows where I'm supposed to be going. Derby, aka commonly known as Muffins. I've been reading a lot of these fanfics and stories lately about these different characters. I even wrote a few. I've been writing a few. But it takes a while. Okay, so I need to go and find these explosives, and I don't think they're on this continent. Guessing the explosive is gonna blow up like part of a mountain or something. Back to Ponyville again for the 1000th time. Like desperately trying to figure out where I'm supposed to be going. Yes, I believe it's Sugar Cube Corner. There's 10 vivid muffins all across. Question, I have no idea where I'm supposed to go. I don't know, I'm gonna go and visit the Chaos Shrine, because reasons, maybe there's something up there I missed. There's what Trixie ran off to. I'm not fighting these enemies because they're weak. There's something important there, I have a feeling. But I'll need to do something else in order to open it. Yeah, I didn't ever come back here, and there's clearly treasure chests I couldn't get before. Maybe one of these contains what I need to the plot. These enemies are no threat at this point. They're not quite a one-shot, but they're not really a threat against anyone who has a decent amount of attack. I shouldn't really be fighting them, really. Ouch. So now no 2 bits. Pie. Aid. Luck. Okay. Immune to critical hits. Blue. Pure oat. Pie. Pie's a pretty good item. Don't use them because I only have healing items, but it's good to have in an emergency, I suppose. I must have missed something on it somewhere. I had a feeling there'd be something. I really should have visited here earlier, but I didn't really even think. Cake. 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 Grin. 1,000 bits. If it's not here, I don't know where to go. Honestly, I think I'm a little lost. Even on this map, no pony has told me anything about where I'm supposed to be going right now. It says I have to find explosives, but where? I'm not even bothering to find these guys. For none of the creatures around here really worth it. I wonder what that is. It looks important. It's a single item in a room. Tells me it's probably something important. Well. This is why I couldn't find it. Hey, I never returned here. I should have known to return here. I never did. I think this might have, I'm not sure this might have been where you actually find in the original game. I should have came over here earlier. Honestly, I'm stupid. I'm really stupid. God, why did I not think of doing this earlier? I spent 4 episodes wondering a question, looking for this nonsense. It was right here. This is what happens when you play a game blind. You have no idea what you're doing, and you end up getting totally lost. That's gonna happen in this game, and it's probably gonna happen in the sequel when I get around to it. This game deserves a sequel, and I'm probably gonna do that next. Yeah, to me, it's always Pinky Shade, Discord's magical, powerful randomness. That's why she's capable of doing all the weird stuff she does without too much consequences of the weirdness. It's chaos magic. At least that's my personal opinion on the matter. Just, in fact, I could even argue that I mean, because she does things that even Discord doesn't do. So Discord could create duplicates of himself. I feel like she has more, I mean, it's quite possible she actually has more chaos magic than he does, she just can't direct it, really. Because she has so much, it's kind of uncontrollable. Just go give her a few lessons, she'll be the most powerful Christian ever. That could even explain why all her friends don't show many signs of aging. She's being around her too often. And Jojo and Pinkie Pie, they're just exposed to so much chaos magic from her general bouncing of chaosness that nothing ages. She doesn't age because she's got so much of it. That's my opinion. I'm not gonna fight all these enemies. There's gonna be more later on that are probably tougher. I'm gonna have to grind a whole bunch to get all the new gear from the next town. If I don't have enough money, I may not. I don't know how much the gear from the next town's gonna cost. But I don't want to fight every single random enemy on the way here. Oh, this has already been long enough without. Can access the lower half of this continent behind whatever that. We don't know what she did, but she blew up some stuff. Appleloosa! Cousin Bayman! Wow. Okay. They sell in the item shop. Hide, grand cake. Oh. The standard fare. What happened here? Yeah, I don't see tombstones on. What happened here? Daring! Legendary daring dude. What's Big Mac doing down here? Some good magic heal too's nice. Thing attacked this town, but why? Destroyed all the apple trees. Hell. Personally, I don't want to have another Fluttershy incident, so we're going to keep Fluttershy carefully protected from whatever this bad thing is. Fuck. So she's got 18 attack with her iron horseshoe. Now she's got the stick and a fork. Now their stats up. Now she's compelled with strength to Applejack and her defense is compelled. Now Piggie's good, just all around. And she's really fast. Actually, what else are they selling? Advanced Star, immune to poison, defense against this. Okay, there's 4. give them a little extra defense, because after all, they can't use the gem hats. At the same time, they use iron armor to make up for that, like they are heavily armored. After all, these are your tank classes, although it does help to have this extra armor, actually making everyone roughly defensively equal. Even way out, he's not doing too bad in defensive department. And also, on this iron match, thinking about for defense, which is neat. Okay, anything else? No. If you didn't buy your iron armor here, you'd be buying it here. Okay, so that's all that done. Now then, let's go and get the magic for everybody. Now, what spells are good? Well, honestly, I don't see Twilight doing much magic, but... okay. Cure. Heal. Life. Just buy all of it. Since I can't afford... just about afford all of it. Slow. Cure. Heal. And life. Okay, so... okay, that's instant kill. Large fire damage. Hopefully you have a large fire damage that can do something. And so far you've really been poor on the magic guy. No offense, but your damage output's just, unacceptable. Sam, maybe with some good spell. Cola, okay. Well, he's got Cure 2, large amount of HP, Heal, restores HP, and Revive. Okay, so now since you got the decent skill stacks, you do more stuff. The thing went, what was it, east? Or was it west? I'm gonna go and ask Big Mac before we go off and do some... I might make this episode slightly longer because... hell. Brayburn. Cousin Brayburn. Damn it. Okay. Whoever this servant is going to get their flank wiped. Alright. Now we know where we're going. It's time to get moving. I'll probably test out one of Twilight spells somehow, and I'll just test her big fire and see if it actually does anything worth doing. At least it's a multi-target spell, which gives it a slightly more versatility than what she's been doing before, which has been nothing. Honestly, she's magic has been useless up to this point. I just hope that this makes it slightly less so. Well, this looks like a place that's actually a little terrifying. Let's continue on. This looks more like our first proper dungeon. Aid. What's in here? Imp. Ooh, the enemies here are quite a lot more. Deadly poison. Ugh. Damn status effect causing bastards. I really wish there was like an Asuna-ish spell in this dungeon. If not, I might have to go and buy some real pure stuff. More of those. Pures. We may need quite a few of them. I'm gonna go down and check what's in here. But I may need to bail if the enemies get too harsh. I'm unsure what's down here. Okay. These are the only enemies we've seen so far, but they're not easy to kill, either. Each one's almost taken out in a single strike, but it's not quite enough to immediately defeat them, which is irritating. We can't quite knock one out in a single turn. Needs a little bit more. Treasure chest in there. Okay. What? Fire Fleet. Let's see how well Twilight is at it. Let's see how good that is. Now that is what I want to see. That's what I wanted to see. Now you're showing that you can actually do something. Fire Flee. Let's deviate the damage so we can finish him with the spell. Or I can just do that, and it's almost an instant KO on both. It's obviously expensive and I probably shouldn't do it too often, but so well, it's a good spell. Twilight's actually now decent at magic, finally. You know, that's what this title of the episode's gonna be called. Twilight finally able to do something with magic. Finally, Twilight's magic's actually powerful enough to actually pack a little more of a punch than her usual 0 health. Like, up to this point, it's been not really much use using her magic, I'm being honest. Obviously, I'm not going to use it infinitely, because she has a limited amount, and this dungeon doesn't have those here crystals. So, the only thing as well is, like, her magic is really intensive. Ooh. Good crit. Thanks. It's a good crit. And 3 bits. And 2 bits, okay. I think we're going to gain quite a few levels here because the enemies here are not weak. But geez, finally I found out where it's supposed to be going after turning. Ooh, okay. Let's take out these mages and man. That's nice. I don't like these things. Ow. I thought that's not a one-shot. Yeah, though they're one-shot. I was wrong. Oh, come on, are you kidding me? Okay, it was just Photoshop. Let's take out the Devil Boom first, then. Damn it. Can you please stop missing? Curse of inaccuracy is striking out. Well, that's this way. A door. Okay, this would be a good opportunity to cast that spell. Fire Flee! These enemies are way too strong to just allow 3 of them. With constant sleep spells, really, there's no point in mucking all out magic. Of course, and the damn, it's perfect against those things, because those damn plants are weak to fire. Plants, of course, makes so much sense. Okay, what's in here that's so... Oh, there's another door. Mine sucks. This is more what I'm used to finding. I'm used to seeing these things. Seen them before. Not too afraid of this fight. Red ogre. This thing's more just whacked really hard. It's probably the least scary of all the enemies in this dungeon, to be honest. Because it has the least, like, every other enemy's inflicting confuse or sleep or something annoying on you. These guys just kind of, I mean, sure, like, stun, but it's honestly the least dangerous status effect. Because I feel like stun is the least dangerous one out of all of them, to be honest. Wow, that's a lot of bits. Neat. Okay. I'm just gonna do Firefly and just hope to take this thing out. Because I'm pretty sure I could defeat all the other enemies, but this thing might be nasty. I don't know what it does, and therefore I'm more inclined just to go all out on it. I'm not afraid of the ogres, I fought too many. Glaive 1. Slight... Okay, so it has a slight multi-target earthquake. Okay, that's hurts, but it's not enough to be too much for Wally. I was expecting this thing to be much more dangerous than it was. Honestly, I'm more afraid of status effects than I'm actually damage right now. And the ogres are pretty weak. I mean, I don't even know why they turn up here. Like, oh wow. Considering how powerful the red ogres are, I don't know why these guys are even... These guys are not afraid anymore. Still. The enemies here are quite a bit stronger than where we might have been before. Be a bit more careful and... Yeah. Depending on how this goes, I may need to make a return trip and stock up on things like oats and things like that. Honestly, these guys are not too much of a threat. They're just the standard generic zombies. How much more to say? As things go, considering how much health the enemies actually have now, like imps and things like that, these guys are far less devastating. Far less. We reach a point where they become kind of... They're probably the weakest enemies in the dungeon. And their high health is not as big a deal since a lot more enemies have a lot more health now. High health was the one thing that kind of made them annoying, they just took forever, but considering how high the health of everything else is, that has kind of dropped. They kind of lost that now. Like, I mean, this thing has 640 health and has more annoying abilities than I do. This thing can poison everybody. Like that. We don't like this thing, couldn't do that. Basically, that's essentially this creature. Nutshell, it poisons you. And it's fast, too, doesn't help. I really probably need to go back to town at some point and get more anti-poison items, honestly, because that is going to become more, that's going to become very annoying when I start running out of flipping anti-poison stuff. Aid. Anything else in here? Yeah. 664 bits. Okay, I believe these guys can do something annoying, so I want to get rid of him first. I believe these guys can inflict... No, these guys cast spells, that's what they do. That's what was annoying about them. I assume these enemies are not hitting as hard as they used to, which is good. It's more the magical attacks that are more rewarding than the physicals. Anyway, I think I'll explore this dungeon a little more. So anyway, I'll probably will take me a few trips to get through this dungeon, but hey, at least we're experiencing new stuff. Kinda. I don't even want to fight those guys. Go ahead. Okay. I want to just fight the zombies. I need to be a little conservative with my resources, not to just constantly fight every enemy that exists in the dungeon. Talk about overkill, mush. Sound pinky this time. But I suppose that's why the ponies are kind of forced to stand up the front and take damage. Whatever you do, you won't have one of them being clearly at the front. Come on, okay. Probably make use of that at some point. Attack. Rain. Fire free, and well, stuff it. I'm just gonna go all out and just see how much damage I can do. I'm being a little reckless here, but whatever. I'm just going all out magic. Screw conserving things. Fire free. I still can't get over now. She's useful. Jeez, took her long enough. I mean, the fact is, in the first few I feel like that I understand her becoming more useful later on. Still, it's kind of annoying that she's literally beyond useless for the first half of the game. Well, I think we'll end this episode here. This is the same thing for you signing out. Hope you enjoyed this episode, and see you next time.